If this is the first time you're checking out our channel, welcome. Basically what we do is we run a website that's totally free known as roadtok.com, and it will explain the ins and outs about everything related to the United Kingdom and what it takes for you to work as a doctor in the NHS. So if you've not already, please stalk us on all of our social media. Find us on Facebook, find us on Twitter, Instagram, and of course, YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe.
Our first real trip in forever, COVIDness, hence the masks, but at least we get to go to Turkey, see a little bit of something with the amount of time that we have, leave the winter fields of the UK, and get to warm and sunny Istanbul, we hope. Warm and sunny. But got aboard now.
Kendinize doğru çekin. Ağız ve burnunuzu içine alacak şekilde yüzünüze yerleştirin. Ve lastiği başınızdan geçirip normal nefes almaya devam edin.
Let's go, Ibreez, let's go. We can spawn you up ahead.
You tired?
Not really.
It's been a long day, but it's actually not that late for us. Just gotta find some food. Day one, Istanbul. We're up early, we're out early, and we're gonna try and walk to the Hagia Sophia. So from where we are, there's actually a tram that will take us there. But since we have some time, we thought we'd walk and see what we find along the way. I think we're gonna walk alongside the Bosphorus, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, let's try that.
And fingers crossed, because today's Friday, we're gonna try and make the Friday prayers at the Hagia Sophia and see the city.
Yeah.
Let's go.
let's talk about food in Istanbul. That's the best part of my whole trip to the Istanbul. There are definitely so many things to try, and I think this is not possible to bring it in a few minutes. But the things that we did try, we asked you guys for recommendations, and a lot of people came up with recommendations. Thank you for that. And we tried obviously to start with different kind of kebabs and a special kind of steamed burger, which was very tasty. And the other thing that I was not prepared for, but it was a big surprise, the amount of sweets that Istanbul has to offer. There's shops completely dedicated with different kinds of sweets, starting from baklava, kunafe, kadaife. I don't even know whether I'm pronouncing this right, but you definitely have to try it if you come to Istanbul, different kinds of sweets. And to cleanse your palate with whenever you're taking the sweet, then comes the Turkish tea. We have brought bags and bags of Turkish tea to take with us from Istanbul, and definitely you should try Turkish coffee as well. Open it.
Oh my god, it's like very good. It's very gelatinous. It's not as sweet as I thought it was going to be. It's like they put a layer of honey with some pumpkin in between, and they've got like this cream at the bottom. Do you want some?
Yes, maybe.
What do you think? So one of the things that everyone definitely told us to do when we were talking about coming to Istanbul was to check out the different types of shoppings that you can kind of experience, I suppose. So you've got, you know, your modern day malls and shopping centers like where we are right now at the Zurlu Center, which pretty much has all the high-end kind of stuff that you would want to see or look at, mainly here to window shop more than anything else. And then there are places like Sericport, which is really great because you can get a lot of like scarves and more modest kind of clothing in a mall-esque setting, but a lot of really small shops, so I guess it would be more like a strip mall. And then of course the old school traditional souks and outdoor bazaars that you have pretty much everywhere. So we went in to Eminönü, we saw like Grand Bazaar, the Spice Bazaars, a lot of open air markets around the mosques, and just generally walking through a lot of the lanes. Now those places, people say, of course, it can be a bit of a tourist trap. You really need to know how to haggle, and of course, in order to be a successful haggler, you have to know the price of the things that you're trying to buy. But beyond that, of course, it's just, I think, a little bit about just taking in the experience and seeing how beautiful everything is without, I mean, even necessarily buying anything. You could just be window shopping there as well. But there is something about just seeing that aspect of society and how things are happening, and just taking in the beauty of how everything once was. Because a lot of countries, I mean, it's not just something that's perhaps unique to Turkey. That's basically how shopping would be, especially if they were centered around places of worship. People would come out from, you know, their worship, they would go out, they'd do their shopping, and they'd go home. So it was really great to see that, and of course, all the places that you could just literally just be looking at, seeing what they had, what they were selling, the hawkers trying to tell you, oh, buy this, look at this. The amount of not just things like trinkets or ornaments, but just stuff like, you know, the lokum or the Turkish delights or other sweets, dried fruit, so many spices. But yeah, it's definitely a different experience. It's something I would highly recommend. So how do you navigate around Istanbul? Yes, they do have Uber, they've got taxis, and you can pretty much walk anywhere if you're up for a climb on the occasion. But one of the greatest features I found here is that they've got a really regular tram service that pretty much will take you from one end to the other end. And you've got buses as well. The easiest way probably is by the tram. If you get a red Istanbul card, you can pretty much find it in any of these little kiosks or vendors. I don't know why the machines don't sell them where you can pick up a tram ticket. But if you maybe just want to buy a single or a return on a tram ticket, you can do that. What the card offers you is you can top up, and travel to a lot of places, and there's a bit of a discounted rate. You can check online to see what the general rate is for one of the cards, and then see what the vendors are offering and try and find your best price. So for our trip, I think Google said that a single card costs 13 lira, and we found one for 15 lira, so obviously not a bad price. But yeah, it's a pretty great way to just move around. You don't have to feel confined that you've got to wait to hail a taxi or find an Uber or anything like that. Obviously, if you're going really far, if it's late and you don't want to get on the tram because you're just like, I have to then walk, probably could do that. Or just walk around. I have also seen they've got like these rental, I'm assuming, electric scooters, and those look pretty nifty as well. I don't know if I trust myself on them because I'd probably fall over. But they are a way for you to get about town. Other than that, you might end up in a situation like me where a cat has fallen asleep on your lap for the last 2 hours and you feel obligated to stay here because how can you wake up such a sleeping beauty like this beautiful cat? So, not mad. Been here about 2 hours, people watching, and this cat's been keeping me company, but But all good things must come to an end. And as sad as we are that we have to leave Istanbul, I think we're really happy to know that it'll be an adventure for another time again. Because we've only seen one tiny corner of the entire country. There's so many
Exactly.
other
And also,
cities still to see.
we haven't even seen the entire Istanbul.
Yeah.
So
There were so many things left on our list that we just couldn't get to. So that leaves that door open for more adventures and more things to see. But it's been really wonderful. The weather was fantastic the entire time. I don't think it ever got like warmer than like 60 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is. Is that 13? 14
the maximum
Celsius?
was, yeah, like that.
Yeah, it's been very pleasant weather. Lots of great things to see and do and eat. Mainly lots of food to eat. And I can't wait to come back again. Basically, I just don't want to go back to work now. I don't understand why.
And I think I realized how refreshing it was.
Oh gosh, yeah. This is like our first real post-COVID vacation, dude. Like it really does make a difference. I implore all of you who are probably in the same situation as us. When you have your annual leave, just leave, go somewhere, change the scenery completely. It really does let your mind reset, and you feel maybe not totally 100% refreshed, but at least it gives you a bit of a break, and you can go back to doing what you're doing.
All right, until then.
We'll see you around Istanbul.
All I want